Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Tuesday, June 16th. I'm your host, Bree Cox Kennedy. We've got a great show for you today. From hearing to events, we're going to cover it all. And you're going to want to make sure that you are hearing properly on our today's show. We've got amazing hearing with Anne Mandel-Noel talking about listening, hearing, what's the difference, and you're going to want to make sure that that's in check because we've also got the comedy club here with us with Phil Chait. He's got a 2-comedian lineup for us. So really looking forward to finding out who they are. I know that he's always got some amazing guests in his show, and we're going to get to know who they are today. But first, folks, we've got to check the calendar. There's always something going on around this village. So if you're looking for an easy way to stay up to date on everything happening in the village, well, you can check out the activities calendar on the village website powered by Team Up. It features upcoming events, recreation classes, club activities, and meetings all in one place. You can filter by category, switch between daily, weekly, or monthly views, and you can even download the Team Up app to access the calendar from your home. That way you can run from one activity to the next with no time in between. You'll also find board, committee, maintenance, and landscaping schedules under the calendars menu on the village website. So stay up to date at all times. Looks like another pleasant stretch of weather ahead for the village. Expect the usual morning cloud cover to start each day before sunshine takes over by the afternoon. Today's high will reach about 77, and tomorrow remains in the 70s throughout the rest of the week. Lows are coming in the high 50s to low 60s, so pleasant overnight actually. Good sleeping conditions. Winds will remain light with only occasional gusts between 2 and 4 miles per hour, so your golf balls should fly pretty straight today, making for comfortable conditions whether you're out walking, golfing, or enjoying the outdoors. Sunrise this morning was at 5:40 a.m. Sunset will be at 8:02 p.m. Flowering succulent in the Laguna Woods Village. Photo sent in to us by Lori Malawa. Thank you, Lori. If you'd like to send us your photos, please do so. Please email those to us at lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Of course, please send us your name, where the photo was taken from, and in a horizontal format, please. We've got just one meeting to tell you about before we head on over to the break, and when we come back, amazing hearing will be with me.
South Orange County Community College District, learning never retires. At Saddleback College and Irvine Valley College, our emeritus programs help adults 55 and older stay active, connected, and inspired through lifelong learning. From fitness and wellness to art, technology, and enrichment classes, there's something for everyone. Education isn't just about earning a degree. It's about living fully at every stage of life. Discover your next chapter today at SOCCCD.
If you believe the journey is the destination, you'll love exploring in the 2026 Subaru Crosstrek. Standard symmetrical all-wheel drive plus 33 miles per gallon, an 11.6-inch high-resolution touchscreen, plus a 180 horsepower Subaru Boxer engine. Love is out there. Find it in a Crosstrek.
Come to Frank's Irvine Subaru and celebrate the Subaru A Lot to Love event. Complimentary maintenance included on all new Subarus.
Ready for your dream getaway? Whether you're planning a romantic escape, family vacation, or a solo adventure, leave the important details to someone you trust. Your AAA travel advisor. As a AAA member, enjoy travel perks like exclusive member benefits, excellent value, and peace of mind knowing your trip is in good hands. So get to planning, book online, or visit your local AAA branch. Book with AAA Travel and vacation with confidence.
Did you know that tinnitus or ringing in your ears can be a sign of hearing loss? Hi, I'm Dr. Gabby Rodriguez, one of the audiologists here at Amazing Hearing. Contrary to what many doctors may tell you, tinnitus can be helped and often eliminated.
I'm a doctor and I thought I'd have to live with the tinnitus, and my hearing has gone from loud tinnitus to no tinnitus in a week and a half.
Call us today for a free consultation. Amazing Hearing, the hearing and tinnitus experts.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Here to help us understand the difference, and there are differences between listening, hearing, and understanding. To help us learn more from Amazing Hearing, we welcome Ann Mendel-Noel.
Thank you.
Hello.
Great. Thank you. Nice to be here.
Nice to have you here, as always. Always wonderful reminders. And I know that you were going to have a guest here with you today. I'd like to learn a little bit more about Cindy. Unfortunately, she couldn't make it, but I understand she's working out of your office.
Yes, Cindy is a speech pathologist, speech language pathologist, and a life coach. And she's been a friend for over 30 years, and she retired as a speech pathologist, but she still has a heart for helping people, especially seniors, with understanding and comprehension. So she teaches a hearing therapy class in our office once a month. She has 2 classes. We have a Tuesday afternoon class for the advanced learners, and then we have a Wednesday morning class. It's the 3rd week of every month. The classes are only $15, but she teaches compensatory strategies, how to compensate for hearing loss, how to get the most out of lip reading. And so she was going to come today and talk about the connection between speech and hearing, like that it's a 1-2 punch. But yeah, so she's been with us now for almost 2 years.
Really?
And anybody can sign up for the classes. You don't need to be a patient of ours, but they should, if you feel like you're struggling a little bit with comprehension or background noise and you want a little punch, she gives it in her classes. The other thing that she does is, because she's a life coach, she really helps with comprehension and understanding where you're at in life with your hearing. Like, she gives some positive aspects, like that hearing loss is not a negative, it's just something to deal with and how to get around it.
Right.
So she's really effective, and we're so blessed to have her.
Absolutely. And you mentioned something just now that made me think, do we want to rely or start to rely on lip reading as opposed to making sure that our hearing capabilities are at full capacity?
So lip reading comes naturally, right? We're made to see and hear the message. We do it subconsciously. But what happens is, as we start to have hearing loss, then that ability becomes harder. Like, we start relying more on lip reading and less on auditory input.
Interesting.
And so if you think about the eye-ear connection, when you put up closed captioning on the TV, right? People are like, okay, I'm watching TV, but you're not really listening. So there's a difference between hearing, listening, and understanding. So when you put the TV on and you have the closed captioning, you're hearing it, but you're not really listening, because now you're using your ocular skills, your visual skills, and then the hearing kind of goes in the background because you're reading everything that's there, instead of trying to turn off the closed captioning and listen and understand. So it's a really interesting concept about how the brain works that way.
It really is.
Yeah.
And then how other sensories just sort of take over.
Can take over,
Right.
or when there's a deprivation, right? So when we're not hearing our best, then we might go more towards auditory. I mean, more towards visual.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
just
And
naturally.
so what would be the solution to that? I mean,
So the solution is to have the best hearing you can.
I don't mean to
right?
simplify it, but
So the solution is to have the best hearing you can, and everybody's skill set is at a different level, right? So that's the whole
Right.
thing is, we try to maximize your potential. So some people, the way that their nerve is damaged, even if they wear a hearing aid, they just don't get the clarity that they're looking for. So she helps complement that. So we complement that with the lip reading skills or how to position yourself.
Right.
And a lot of it is just confidence, getting confidence that she helps you feel like, I can do this. I'm better at it than I thought I was.
Interesting. So going back to what you and Dr. Gabby offer, you know, everything is connected as this slide is showing. You've got your hearing and your speech and your communication.
Right.
Right. Because, and we've touched on this on a couple of occasions, when you can't really hear and you're sort of acting like you're in the conversation and you're acting like you're involved, and you're probably nodding your head and maybe saying, okay. Does that really help people feel like they're a part of the group, or do they still feel a little bit isolated?
So I think that they need to be true to themselves, right? So they might be saying yes when they really should be saying no, with the nodding of the head.
Yes, exactly.
But hearing loss tends to isolate people.
Right.
So you pull back and you withdraw, because if I have a hearing loss and I'm not hearing well, then I don't want to appear stupid. I don't want to appear as though I'm not paying attention. I don't want to appear as though I cognitively can't get all of that. So what we first do is we improve the hearing, right? So we get the sound from the ear up to the brain. Then there is the listening concept, right? So I have to actually not just hear what you said, but I have to actively listen. It's a participatory thing where you have to pay attention to me. And then as the brain gets more sound, then comprehension or understanding comes to mind. So like if I walked into a noisy environment, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. This happened just last week with my husband. He's wearing hearing aids now. And we walked into a restaurant and he's like, oh, it's so loud in here. I said, yeah, it is for me too. And he said, should I take my hearing aids off? And I'm like, no.
Interesting.
And I said, what you need to do is just calm down, look at me, and you'll see you can actually comprehend and understand what I'm saying.
Was that because his hearing loss was gradual and he just...
It was gradual, and it was one of the first times he had gone into a super noisy restaurant with his hearing aids on. But
that's normal.
It's normal because we all hear the noise, but what we don't realize is our brain does have the ability to filter the noise. We can listen and filter. So that is a skill set. So when we were little, we used to say, listen, listen, like block out the noise and listen to the speech. And we can do that. And as audiologists, we can actually measure that in our office, and then we counsel for that. So people who do struggle in background noise and have great fitting hearing aids, yet it's not enough, that's when Cindy's classes come into play. And that's also when we have an app on our phone, which is for people for hearing therapy. So we don't fit just the ear, we fit the whole body. We are taking your mind and your lifestyle into account when we fit you with a hearing aid.
Wow. So tell us about the LACE AI program.
Yeah, so that's an app that is available through our office. We are one of the contracted offices to carry it, so anybody can get it. You don't have to be a patient, but you do have to come to the office or call the office to get it. It's a nominal one-time fee, and then you practice listening to speech and noise, rapid speech, word memory, missing word, accents, and you can practice so that just like anything, whatever you practice at, you get better at. And so patients are coming in and saying, oh, I can actually go into that restaurant now and focus because I feel like I'm still doing my therapy. So that's where you have to be dedicated to doing it, but the communication comes together and you get confidence because the app is interactive. If it's hard for you, it will naturally get easier. If it's easy for you, it will then get harder. So it's interactive, but it's clinically proven that if you do the therapy for 15 minutes a day in 45 days, you can get up to 40% improvement for that speech and noise score.
Interesting.
So it's crazy, but it works.
Crazy, wow. So you're really sort of rebuilding or maintaining that cognitive function.
Actually,
right?
Building, and even people who don't wear hearing aids can do the therapy to practice getting better at hearing in background noise. So if you're not ready for hearing aids, but you want to improve it, it's an app that's available. It's called Lace AI, and we have it at the office.
Interesting.
Yeah.
My goodness. What else is coming in terms of AI and technology and the
Well,
ability
hearing
to
aids
hear?
continue to get smarter. They can't tell you what restaurant you're at or what bar you're at.
Not yet.
But they can tell us a lot of the environments that you're in, and the way that AI is really working for us is they're helping to lift the speech from the background noise, so that it's kind of like a 4D, that you pull the speech from the noise, and it just gives you a lot, as best as they can, the ability to hear the words through the noise, which is what we all are looking for.
Well, maybe Verizon can implement that, because even still today, it's like you can still hear the background noise as opposed to the person talking on the phone.
Yeah,
And
we all
I'm
do,
sure that's
but it's
very
getting better
similar.
and better. Yep, and so if you wear a hearing aid, you can actually mute these microphones and only hear the speech coming through. So they actually have an advantage over us
They
normal
do.
listeners.
They
And we
do.
teach you all that at our office.
Those bionic ears, right?
Exactly.
Well, speaking of your office, what's going on outside your office in Uganda? Give
We
us
are
an
so
update.
excited. So many people. I want to thank all the people who are bringing in the plastic bottles and aluminum cans. So many people who are not even patients, but just wanting to make a difference in the world. So we are up to our 14th water well, and
14.
one well impacts over 1,000 people at a time. So different villages where the kids now don't have to walk miles to get water, that now they can go to school because they don't have to get the water. So we're very blessed, and bring it on.
That's fantastic. And let everybody know where you're located, so if they want to drop off some more bottles and cans, they can do so.
Sure, would love to. We are located, everybody knows Trader Joe's. We're located in the Trader Joe's shopping center on the same side as Trader Joe's, all the way down to the end. But we are there Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 to collect recycling. I am there some Saturdays and evenings by appointment only, so some people have been gracious and just dropped them off at the door, and I think we've gotten them. But just to be sure, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
Thank you, and always such a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Coming up, Comedy Club will be with me. Stay tuned.
Discover Canyon Spirit, the new rail journey from the creators of Rocky Mountaineer, built on decades of world-class hospitality. See the Southwest like never before. Travel only by day and enjoy panoramic glass dome views that showcase the region's most unforgettable vistas. Relax in premium comfort. Savor regionally inspired cuisine. And let the onboard hosts bring every mile to life. Seats are limited. Book your Canyon Spirit adventure now with AAA Laguna Hills.
You know, people ask me about real estate here in the village all the time. I live here, and as a realtor, I know buying and selling in our community is different. There are specific rules and details that really matter, and having someone who truly knows how it works is important. If questions come up for you or someone you know, give me a call. I'm your Laguna Woods Insider. Please call me, Melissa Fort, your Laguna Woods Insider at 949-478-5888, or visit my website.
Welcome to Adapt to It, your neighborhood resource for all your home medical supplies. For over 20 years, we've helped Laguna Woods stay safe, prevent falls, and remain independent. We modify your shower or bath for safer entry and exit. Stay mobile with walkers, scooters, and wheelchairs as light as 14 pounds. Our lift chairs provide heat, massage, and a gentle lift when you're ready to stand. And at bedtime, our adjustable beds help you find the perfect position for rest. We're here for all your needs throughout the day. When you can't change it, adapt to it.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. You're getting ready to laugh? Well, the Comedy Club is bringing us two top comedians in the next show.
Yeah.
Welcome, Phil Chait.
Thank you.
You going
Good
to
to be
tell us
back.
all about it?
Yeah. Well, we have our usual show that we have every month on the fourth Thursday of the month. This month we have Don Friesen and James Connolly, and Don's been here almost every year. Draws a big crowd, and James Connolly, I don't think he's been here before, but he's been well known, and Don's the one that actually said he wanted him to open up for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
fantastic.
usually let the headliners pick their openers, since I figure they're only going to pick somebody that's going to start up for them a good. So.
Oh, I thought you were the opener.
No, I do the opening monologue, but that's actually the guy that does more time than I do. I only do my 8 minutes, but yeah, they do. So yeah, no, that's his opener. But yeah, they're both very funny.
And they both have quite the resume.
Yeah, most of the people we actually do have really tight resumes. Emmy awards and write for TV shows and head writers for this and head writers for most of them are pretty well known and pretty good people.
I mean, it's amazing the names that come through this village.
Yeah, well,
And
we
you
had,
just
we
had-
had the big one about a week and a half ago.
Tell us how Jay Leno went.
Jay Leno went probably as well as I could ever hope for.
Really?
I mean, he did a great show. Yeah,
Congratulations.
we've had nothing. The next day, my emails and texts were just blowing up. I mean, we had the full house, 814 people all there, and I did an opening 6 minutes, and Fritz Coleman did about 35 minutes, and Jay did 70 minutes. Wow. And he would have kept going.
That's a late night for these folks around
and
here.
he was going to keep going. He could have kept. He had all these years of experience, but he's just the nicest person. You know, it took him 3 hours to drive down here, but he just got right into it, and everyone loved the show. His laughs from start to finish. So we're trying to get him back again. We're working on that to get him back maybe now 6 months from now, and we'll see what we can do. We're working on other acts in the meantime, but we're trying to get him back again because you can't do much better than what we had with him and Fritz that show. So
What do you think made it so special?
They're funny guys. You know what I mean? With Fritz, they were laughing from start to finish, and Jay came on and just continued. He got a big standing ovation at the end of the show, and as I said, it was good. Everyone told me it's one of the best shows they've seen, and it was really good. So I guess it justified the fast sellout that we had, 1.5 days selling at the whole Pack Center. So it kind of justified it.
Well, that means you're just going to have to bring them back.
We're sure as heck trying, I'll tell you. We were lucky we got on the first time because, these people are very much in demand and whatever, but we're working on it. I mean, he did tell a couple of people that he wanted to come back because we're exactly his demographics. He's 76 years old. So Laguna Woods is his demographic, whereas opposed when he goes to like Hermosa Beach Comedy Club, whatever, the younger, whatever else, we were his age group. So people really got into it. I think he saw that, enjoyed that.
Is he still performing there in Hermosa?
Oh,
every Sunday night?
Every Sunday night, yeah, still does that. Yeah.
That's amazing.
He does Flappers, he does the Ice House in Pasadena, so he does all those, yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. All right, well, who else is coming in the future?
Well,
I know you're trying to get him
after
back.
these gentlemen, we have Monica Piper, who's been there before, and we have Debbie Casper. Both of those women had one-person shows up in L.A. and Santa Monica, etc. One of them was Debbie was a head writer for Roseanne, and I guess the Roseanne Barr Show. Monica has written books, and also, so they're very well-known, very good comedians. And Monica was here last year and did a great set, so we had to bring her back again. So it's Monica and Debbie for, was that July? We don't have any August and September yet. Fritz is coming back in October. So Fritz will do his show in October. So we just have a couple months we haven't figured out yet, but we'll get there soon enough.
So it seems like on the evenings where you have performances, people can probably skip ab day at the gym, right? Because they're going to laugh all night long.
Well, they do that, but I tell you, I always tell people it's the best deal going to Laguna Woods. $10 admission, you get coffee, you get cake, and usually you get about an hour and a half of laughs. Hard to beat that.
Lots of dopamine drips that night, right?
Oh yeah. They said laughter's the best medicine. And it probably is, but
100%.
most of the time they laugh. And as I said, it's a good deal. Everyone's close, but we're hoping to get some people from the Pack Center show that haven't been to our club before. So we're hoping to get a much bigger turnout and have those people start getting introduced to our Thursday shows. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
We'll see, yeah.
For sure. Membership. Talk about.
There's no membership to our club. It's just $10 at the door when you come in. And that's it. So you can come whatever shows you want. You don't have to pay any membership fees or anything. It's just, hopefully you show up, you enjoy yourself. That's all there is to it.
Fantastic. Any updates on I was going to go to Bocce, but I thought, well, maybe I'll
No, not
stay out
again.
of it.
Updates on Bocce, but no, as I
All
said,
right.
but yeah, again, so we have good comedians coming up again. this month those two gentlemen are very funny guys, and next month Monica and Debbie. So we have good shows lined up.
Okay, well, we'll focus on that. So that's going to be Thursday, July 25th, Clubhouse 5. What time does it start?
The doors open at 5:30. Show starts sharp at 7 o'clock.
And does it bring your own everything?
Yes, bring it. Oh, we have a bar. We do have a bar, but as I said, as far as food goes, except for the cake, if you want to consider that food, that's the only food we provide. The rest has to come from yourself. If you want to bring a dinner or something, that's what most people do.
All right. John Friesen and James Connolly. Sounds like fun.
It will be fun. It'll be a great show.
Yeah, sounds great. Nice to see you as always.
Good seeing you again.
Thank you. Thank you. When we come back, we'll take a look at the weekend's movie preview. Stay with me.
If you're living with spinal stenosis, sciatica, or any other spine issue, you're not alone. And you do have options.
I was flat on my back. Kind of severe back pain.
At Excel Health, we offer a free MRI review with experienced, fellowship-trained spine surgeons.
I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm active, so...
Our minimally invasive procedures mean most patients are walking just hours after surgery. Call Excel Health today, and let's talk about what we can do for you.
Ready for your dream getaway? Whether you're planning a romantic escape, family vacation, or a solo adventure, leave the important details to someone you trust. Your AAA travel advisor. As a AAA member, enjoy travel perks like exclusive member benefits, excellent value, and peace of mind knowing your trip is in good hands. So get to planning, book online, or visit your local AAA branch. Book with AAA Travel and vacation with confidence.
What if healing wasn't about masking pain, but restoring your body's ability to heal itself? At the Goswami Clinic, Dr. Gaurav Goswami has spent over 15 years helping patients recover using advanced stem cell therapy. By using your body's own cells, we help treat orthopedic, spine, and sports injuries so you can get back to living an active life. With cell banking, you can preserve your strongest cells, protecting your future mobility for decades to come. Call today to book your consultation.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Be sure and get your tickets for that comedy club. Sounds like fun. Let's take a look at the weekend's movie preview. Friday night is Catch Me If You Can. This is sponsored by Harvard. It's about a runaway teenager who lives an exciting life by forging checks and impersonating several professions. But his fraudulent activities soon attract the attention of the FBI. Shown at 2 p.m. with subtitles and 6 p.m. without. And then Saturday's movie is Fury, a little more serious. 2014, starring Brad Pitt. This is sponsored by City of Hope. It's about a grizzled tank commander who has to make tough decisions as he and his crew fight their way across Germany in April 1945. Again, that's shown at 2 p.m. with subtitles and 6 p.m. without. Let's take a look at our 5-day forecast, folks. It's going to be a beautiful one. We're reaching highs of 77 today, and tomorrow, after those morning clouds burn off, those are pretty typical for this time of year. We remain sunny throughout the rest of the week, even though temperatures do decrease down to 71 on Saturday. Lows remain in the high to low 60s. No rain in the forecast, so that's good. Get out there and enjoy your golf game. Tomorrow on this day, we have the Hanuman Medical and Broadway music lovers with us. So we will see you back here tomorrow. That's going to do it for this episode of This Day. From all of us here, we wish yours a beautiful one.